more you keep it planted, the more you keep it hidden, the more you keep it in a nurtured state, the more it's actually gonna grow. It has a bit more possibility of growing into something fruitful. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Temi and I share content along the lines of personal development and self-improvement content. Right now, at this period of time, I'm currently doing a live series on this channel, looking at a variety of different topics that are geared and designed to help you and me level up into our best ever version 2.0 of who we really are. This is something that you're interested in and you know other people who are on that journey with you, or you want them to be on that journey with you. Don't forget to get them to like and subscribe to this channel. Share some commentary in the comment section as well. I'd love to hear from you. But without further ado, let's get straight into this video. We are going to be talking about the importance of moving in silence and why it's essential for your leveling up journey. Let's get straight into it. For quite a long time, I've been hearing and seeing this topic of moving in silence and how powerful it is in actually achieving your goals and getting to your next level in life. When I was a lot younger, I've never really heard about the concept of moving in silence. I suppose I just really wasn't that woke. It's something that I started practicing when I obviously got a lot older in my own journey in life, and it's something that is a necessary tool for when you are leveling up. And the reason why I say this is it links into a little bit of something that I shared about in my previous video on the fear of success. If you haven't watched that video, I will link it at the top. When we share information about the goals and about the things that we are hoping to do and to achieve, our mind kind of releases this endorphin or this kind of dopamine, and we get a sense of reward, feeling that we've actually achieved something when we actually haven't. So whenever we share our goals and our dreams prematurely, we get a sense of satisfaction and validation before we've actually done the work, before we've actually achieved anything, before we've actually done an action towards the goal or towards our destination. It's a serious thing because at the end of the day, you end up feeling like, you know, you've already achieved something. It might either delay you in actually achieving your goal, or it might actually mean that you don't actually go on to achieve the goal because you've been talking about it. I think the second thing also to remember is that the more we talk about our goals with people, whether, you know, people that we know or even just people on social media, we are actually opening ourselves up to unnecessary criticisms, to unnecessary opinions, and to unnecessary verdicts on whether we should go ahead with our goal or not. The moment you keep your goals to yourself, nobody knows what to attack, nobody knows what you're working on, and nobody has an opinion on what you're doing. But the moment you begin to talk and share and open up about everything you're doing, you are actually inviting a lot more unnecessary people into your business than if you had kept quiet from the beginning. So that's something that is important, because when you're leveling up, you need to minimize as much distractions as possible. When I think about, like, you know, achieving things and trying to challenge yourself and trying to improve yourself and trying to get to your next level in life, not everyone is going the full journey with you. I always say this in my channel, everyone can't go. Not only can everyone not go with you, but not everyone wants you to change. It's not always a negative thing, like I always say. Sometimes people are just familiar and used to you being a certain way. The more you achieve and the more you strive and the more you move forward with all the things that you want to achieve in your life, some people might feel threatened about that. Some people might not want you to change. And so by you sharing that information now, you are actually kind of sabotaging yourself before you've actually even got started. I think it's important to, if you are going to share your goals, to share it with vetted people. There is a thing called an inner circle, you know. There are people in your inner circle who you can share things with, who are trusted, who will go with you to the full extent of your destiny, and not everybody can come along with you. And that's just human nature, that's just life. People come in and go in our life all the time. And so it's important to think about, who are my inner circle? Who are the people that I can trust with heavy information? Who are the people that I can run a goal or a project project by. And you know, these people don't always have to be people that you've known for years. You might want to speak with a coach, a life coach like me. You might want to speak with a friend that you've known for a long time who you trust, or a family member. It's about thinking honestly about who are those people that are in your inner circle that you can share this information with. Sometimes it's true, sometimes we want to run like business ideas with people, we want to run ideas through people, and that's fine. And I think it's important to think about who are the people that you can actually do that with. That is not for social media, and that is not for every Tom, Dick and Harry. So that's what it is. I think another thing about moving in silence is that you actually get a lot of things done. I personally feel, if I think about my own journey, and I don't think I was intentionally adopting the trait until a lot later on in life, but I think I probably was, I have moved in silence, but not necessarily, I wasn't consciously aware of it. I think I've now started to consciously do it a lot more, a lot later on in my life. I would say that it definitely yields results. One of the reasons why is it increases productivity. The more we're talking, the more we're sharing, the more we're talking about what we're gonna do and what we're hoping to do and what we wish to do, the more we're actually wasting time, because we're not actually putting action on that which we are wanting to see manifest in our life. The way that you change your current circumstances, the way that you move forward and progress into a whole new realm of possibilities, is by actually putting an action behind what you're talking about. A lot of the times we talk a lot about what we want to do, but talking is not going to get you anywhere at all. The powerful thing about moving in silence is you're talking less and you're acting more and you're moving more, and it's just silently. At the end of the day, a lot of people say, let your results, let your actions speak for itself. At the end of the day, when you've achieved that goal, when you've achieved that business, when you have achieved whatever it is, that career, that relationship, that weight loss, I have no idea what your goal is, but whenever you've actually achieved it, people will be able to see and tell. People will come up to you and say, you've changed. People will come up to you and say, wow, how did you get this? How did this happen? When did this happen? And that's when you can actually share your journey and your story and your goal and how you've achieved it and what you did. And that's if you want to at that point. You still don't have to if you don't want to. So powerful moving in silence, because you can actually get more done in a place of quietness, in a place of peace, in a place of minimal distractions. You can make your mistakes without the pressure of a lot of people knowing what you're doing, and you can actually build tangible and effectual momentum towards where you're hoping to go. That is a big deal for me anyway. I'm sure it is for you as well. Another thing about moving in silence is it helps you to stay humble. A lot of the times when we share what we're doing or what we're hoping to do or what we wish to do, we're doing it for validation, we're doing it for the accolade before we've actually done the work to earn the accolade. So moving in silence has taught me personally the art of being humble. The fact that you can have an amazing goal, you might have an amazing ambition, you might have an amazing vision or project or whatever it is that you're working on, and you still have the humility to keep that to yourself. I think the number one thing you have to do is to protect a seed when it's still at a seed stage. Now, a lot of us, we see a seed and we want to put that seed on a pedestal prematurely. The wise thing to do is when you have a seed, you need to bury the seed. That seed needs to be buried, that seed needs to be covered, that seed needs to be planted. When a seed is buried, when a seed is planted, that seed is not yet seen. And I think a lot of the times we try to promote our seeds, we try to elevate our seeds, we try to expose our seeds prematurely, that the seed dies at a seedling stage. What we want to do is we want to bury the seed, we want to plant the seed, we want to keep that seed covered, protected as long as possible, so that it actually grows and blooms and blossoms and springs forth into something actually fruitful. So I think moving in silence is how you can actually protect your seed, whether it's financial, whether it's a seed or an idea, whether it's a seed in terms of your relationship, whatever the seed is in your life, the more you keep it planted, the more you keep it hidden, the more you keep it in a nurtured state, the more it's actually gonna grow. It has a bit more possibility of growing into something fruitful. And you know, when you allow a seed to grow into something fruitful, it can then feed other people. If you're trying to show off with something that's in a seed-like state, it's not gonna serve anyone. It's not gonna help anyone, and it's probably gonna die prematurely. That's kind of a summary of why I think it's essential that we all move in silence in our leveling up journey. There is so much that is going on in the world right now, and there is so much that you're going to have to do and overcome and work towards in your leveling up journey, that you can't afford further distractions, even if it comes from you yourself. Like, you cannot afford that. Again, this is just one of the videos in a series that I'm doing here called the Life Series. If this has been valuable to you, if it has been something that you resonate with, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this content with other people, and leave your comments down below. Let's have a discourse, let's have a conversation. Let me know your thoughts as well. And I look forward to seeing you on this channel again in another video on the Life Series. Bye.